Well, howdy, everybody. I'm Anubis, the talking dog. Just like I guided dead souls into the afterlife, I'm here to guide you around some kooky English expressions used in modern media. Are you ready, kids? I said, are you ready? Now, my friend Georgie Orwell made a bit of a fuss about this in his essay, Politics and the English Language, because people were using words to mean something different from what they really mean. Isn't that silly, kids? Any of you studying media or politics in the West might find this pretty useful. So here are the top 10 words to be suspicious of in modern media. Usually, when news of terrorism first pops up in Europe and they know it's a Muslim, they call him an Asian suspect. But Westerners think that means China and Korea and Vietnam. Goodness me, kids, I don't know about you, but these people don't look yellow to me. Canada made a law forcing you to call people by their preferred pronouns. Ivy League schools provide tampons for male periods. And this fat fella went into a waxing salon to wax her balls. It's 2019. We need to be careful of even the most basic labels that are determined by those Nazi chromosomes. Otherwise, men will keep beating women in women's sports. Oh golly, this one means nothing at all anymore. It used to mean discrimination based on someone's immutable characteristics like skin color. Now it means power plus privilege, which is just vague enough to apply to anyone you disagree with. Did a Pakistani gang rape thousands of children? It would be racist to investigate that. You want voter ID to stop legal voting? Black people can't figure out how to do that. Voter ID is racist. You want to lock your door? That oppresses the robbers who need your things. Views on racism can change. This person returned to Somalia to fix the world's racist image of their country. And, oh shit, they killed her. This is a real nice way of saying illegal alien. But it's inaccurate. We don't call rapists undocumented lovers, do we? The Jewish people sure do hate being criticized. More than Koreans, even. All Korea needs is to make up a word that shields you from all criticism, like the Jews did. That way, if you rape someone and get charged, that's anti Semitic. If you bomb a U.S. ship despite double checking it was the U.S., asking for an apology is anti Semitic. If you finance African migration to Europe but build two walls around your country, calling you a hypocrite is anti Semitic. And if there's a public debate on how to finally define what anti Semitism is, you can shut it down because it's anti Semitic. Oh, this one's super silly, kids. If you have a business, what kind of diversity do you need? Yeah, diverse ideas. Instead, people want to collect different races like Pokemon and show how progressive they are. And to double down, they don't let white people apply for those jobs. For the cherry on top, in order to fight climate change, don't let white people have kids. Or just sterilize them. Anti-racism isn't real, guys.
I would also hope the Senate does the right thing and acknowledges it is indeed okay to be white.
There being 28 ayes and 31 noes, the matter is resolved in the negative.
When you commit a crime, do you do it out of love? So a hate crime is what we call redundant. Since hate crimes can only be done against certain races, that would imply that some races are more special than others, which kind of renders the term itself racist. Hate speech is a kind of a hate crime, which is so vague that no one can define it. But according to Canada and the UK, the truth itself can be hate speech. So just shut up and be submissive, okay? Remember those good old freedom fighters to whom the US was giving money and weapons in the Syrian war? The media calls them moderate rebels. which is a nice way of saying Al-Qaeda. You know, the people behind 9/11. Golly gee, kids, did you know U.S. citizens' tax money was funding Al-Qaeda in a foreign coup d'etat? Thanks, media. Equality is a slippery word, kids. Under communism, everyone's equal, but starving. This equality of outcome. In Sweden, where they are pushed for equality between the sexes more than any other country, the disparity in job choices by men and women became even larger. This is equality of opportunity. Many universities want to force equality and lower standards for minorities and women. But would you choose a doctor who graduated by affirmative action or one who earned it? Be careful when people try to use undefined equality to promote their ideas, kids. Lastly, people who don't like what they hear in this video will likely call it propaganda. Propaganda is the systematic manipulation of public opinion by allegations, symbols, and fake news. Not something you disagree with. In fact, the CIA invented the term conspiracy theory to make people who found out about their propaganda look like crazy people. So, in today's media, many ideas are smeared as conspiracy theories or propaganda, even though many of them turned out to be true. Mass surveillance, worldwide pedophile rings, injecting blacks with syphilis, CIA mind control, Obama spying on Trump. Unlike a bucket of ice cream, there ain't no bottom to government's depravity, boys and girls. Wow, what a list. Well, I hope this helped. See you next time, kids, and remember, trust no one but yourself.